current and future scenarios?
Pakistan is a perpetual nuisance, is how I put it. But right now they are in a bit of a spot because, see, their traditional support base has been the US. And while you see how Prime Minister Modi is going to be going on a state visit to the US this summer, and we are like a strategic partner, comprehensive strategic partner, whatever, everything's going great. We are working together on semiconductors, military, It wasn't always like that. For the longest time, the Americans kept India in play, but also kept India in check. And to keep India in check, they kept promoting the Pakistanis. It's a fact. We've all seen how when we were developing missiles in the 90s, the Americans imposed sanctions on us, on ISRO, on DRDO, on others. But the Pakistanis were doing whatever they were doing with the AQ Khan network, and they just, Bush Senior, and then for a brief while, Clinton also looked the other way. I think the turning point really was the Kargil misadventure from the Pakistani side. Until then, they were given a lot of leeway and they were given a lot of money. Now what's happened is that money, the source of that money is drying up. And now they're depending on the Chinese for money. But the Chinese money is very, very tricky to get. It is a debt trap. And they will not think twice before pulling the rug from under your feet. These Chinese power companies that operated in Pakistan, they did not get their bills. So Pakistan was plunged into darkness for the longest time. You must have seen about the nationwide power cuts. So those things happen. Then the Pakistani state invested a lot on the Taliban. Now the Taliban have a country to run. And the Taliban are showing them that they also have a mind of their own. They are behaving like the Taliban. And that poses a serious security challenge. I don't know if you followed the news, but in recent weeks, there have been cases of gunfire at the border between Pakistan and Afghanistan. They're fighting back, and they're saying, if you want us to curb terrorists on your soil, the Pakistani Taliban, you will have to pay for it. And you'll have to pay this much money. Where will they pay from? They can barely run their country. So the economy is on the brink of collapse. The source of money is drying up. Pakistan is also for the longest time depended on countries in West Asia with their whole Muslim Ummah brotherhood thing. But India in the last few years has really strengthened its relationship with Arab states. You look at UAE, you look at Oman, you look at Saudi Arabia. They are not going to beyond a point support Pakistan and Kashmir. The Turkish did, but look, I think what we did with the Turkish earthquake is a masterstroke. We sent aid. So we are neutralizing slowly all of the pockets of support that the Pakistani regime had. And now there's so much disturbance within. Imran Khan, every day they say he's going to be arrested. He still remains a very popular leader. There's unrest in Balochistan. There's unrest in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. It's like the perfect storm that Pakistan is going through. And we don't want the state to collapse because we can't change the geography. We can't change who our neighbor is. And all of that tension will, to some level, spill over.